scout team to a huddle. We had huddles coming back to back to back to it. So when we got out there, we didn't catch us by surprise. We were more comfortable with it.
Is it safe to say that this was kind of the perfect lead-up to the Oregon game?
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
Did you guys learn anything? Sorry if this was already asked, but did you guys learn anything about playing against tempo? You've seen it before against Indiana, teams like that, but was it nice to get out there and spar around with a team like this?
Yeah, I feel like Indiana last year, prepared us for this because Indiana last year they scored in the first, I think it was the first 45 seconds. And when that happened, we had to come off to the sideline. Okay, we're not gonna let this happen again in the off season. We had that in the back of our minds. They said this was the fast tempo offense. First thing that went through my mind was Indiana. So I felt like we had to come out and we had to, prepare harder than we did for Indiana because we don't want it to catch us by surprise. We wanted to feel comfortable in that fast tempo offense.
Was it a challenge? Did you guys feel like you had to be real sharp for this game because of what they did?
We did. We felt like it had to be really sharp, no matter who we were playing. I mean, Jacksonville State is a great team. They're good in their conference, and we came out. We didn't overlook them, and we just continued to play hard.
How'd you feel like you did with your assignments tonight?
I feel like I did really well. I feel like I did a good job controlling the show. I did a good job making the checks I needed to make, and I feel like I pretty much felt like I really didn't have any pressure, and I feel like that came from a lot of hard work in the fall camp and hard work in the summer.
Allowing them to only said he'd probably give you a B just on first blush, but it could become an A or a C after watching the film. How would you grade yourself?
I'll probably say I'll give myself a B. It's still things I can improve on. I felt like I did a good job, running the show. New position, first game, pretty anxious. So I feel like once I got that out of my way, I feel like I did pretty well.
You said there was something in the second quarter. The thing that Narduzzi said, there was one thing you did in the second quarter. What was it? Just a call or a mischeck, or you said there was one obvious thing in the second quarter?
I think it was just it was a mischeck, something that we didn't technically go over all week, but it was it still had to be made. But
so you can pinpoint it now.
Yeah. After I know now, I know what has to be done, and I'm learning from it.
Is there relief to this for you, Twan? Like I said, you were probably the most scrutinized player the entire offseason. Does it feel good to have this behind you now and have played a pretty decent game?
Yeah, it makes me, like I said, it makes me feel a lot comfortable now. It makes me feel like, hey, yeah, it's pressure, but there's not that much pressure because, I can still go out there and do my job and still lead my team.
Allowing only 22 yards rushing, what does it say about your defense early on?
Say that again?
Only allowing 22 yards rushing for them, what does it say about your defense?
It says a lot about us because, as everybody knows, the defense was the question mark of this team. A lot of people say we lost a lot of leaders. I kept saying all off-season, all fall camp, even though you guys, everybody thinks we lost a lot of leaders and a lot of players, we still have players that can step in. And I feel like that was shown tonight with, a lot of young players stepping up, whether it be Darren Hicks, Nick Tompkins, John Reschke, whoever stepped in, they did a great job.
You got to see McDowell in front of you a little bit. He's over there saying that his legs didn't feel like his legs. Sometimes he didn't know what to do. You've been through that. What about how these young guys did, and what is it like? What is he going through over there, do you think?
The young guys, they're going through a lot. I mean, it's the first time out there in Spartan Stadium. There's a lot of people cheering. They never seen anything like that before. I feel like they did a really good job. They didn't let the big lights and the loud crowd get to them that much. I feel like what he's probably going through is just jitters. He felt like he could make it, and he got too excited, and maybe I don't know, maybe it slowed him down. But they're doing a great job, and they're coming a long way, and they're really going to help us this season.